Hello and welcome to the ANZ Combined Racing League's Bathurst 1000. I'm your host Dark Racing 40, and alongside me tonight for session 1 is Commander Sirius and Dado Racer. Say hello, guys.
Hey Darky, hey Dado, how you going, guys? So the first car out at the moment, Dark Lord 78, he'll be the first car to do his shootout lap, sneaking in the time to get himself in the top 10. He's teamed up with Quick Mix 79 in the 78 Almanac car. Yeah, both of these boys are Super 2 drivers. Yeah, what do you reckon? Expect Dark Lord to do this afternoon, boys? What do you reckon he'll be?
I reckon you might jump up a couple of positions here for qualifying. So I reckon someone above him is going to make a mistake and plough the wall, and it's going to hurt them badly. So
Yeah, that's possible.
You need to check your audio too, Dado.
You hear me?
We can hear you. I don't know if the audience can hear you.
I've clicked the button.
Yep, Dado's all ticked in, ready to go. So here we go.
Dado's ready to go.
Yep, we're all ready to go. Down and clear.
Hazy conditions for the shootout as well.
Yeah, too many people having bonfires on top of the mountain for their cooking their barbecues and stuff. So here comes Dark Lord to start his first fine lap.
You gonna talk us through the lap, Darky, or?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll have a go. So here we go. Onto the front straight here, picking up the revs. Here we go. Dark Lord start his timer down into turn 1, hard on the brakes, second gear. Don't really want to run too wide there. You can touch the curb a bit and start pulling the gears up to 6th gear coming up the mountain straight here. Be hard on the brakes into about 3rd gear here. Don't let it run too wide and don't touch that curb on the inside. Now you start the climb up the mountain. This fast little kink, be careful not to lock it up too much. At the cut, climb the mountain still again. Be careful over here because the car wants a wheel spin when you pull the gear.
Using all the road there.
Gear through this corner here, be careful that wall to the left. Now it's flat out through here, maybe just a little bit of a lift here to get the car turned in nicely, avoid the walls here. Slowly, slight lift here, get in nicely. It's doing pretty clean lap so far, it's across the top of the mountain. Now comes the down part, the car wants to get all slidey and loose and horrible. Down to 2nd gear here. And I like to pull 3rd gear early, but it's a little bit of light, that's alright. Now to the most bumpiest part of the track. It's got
So
in nicely, runs it wide, nearly hits the wall.
Good clean
Now
lap.
start building the revs and the speed.
Looking like a really good lap so far.
Very, very clean. So we'll see how we go with the chase here. Don't want to run too wide there because they can validate your lap. Oh, he touches the curb on the inside. Hard on the brakes. Got to get the car stopped and turned in. Then get on the power, but the car wants to get all slidey. Oh, he's got a bit of a wiggle. Oh, holds it in gear. A bit longer than I thought he would. Gets it pinched in the last corner, up on the curb there. Hopefully it doesn't run wide too much. And Dark Lord crosses the lap for 2:03.6. So he's the first person. J-Rod B's out on track now.
Solid lap from Dark Lord there. That's I don't think that'll be 10th, to be honest.
No, as I said, he'll probably jump up. So here comes J-Rod B to start his fine lap.
Making his what do you call it, the first series debut with the league. He has run in the little bit of GT5 runs before, but yeah, having a go in the V8 Supercars is the first official league, and yeah, the first special event he's running. He climbs the mountain straight now. Track to himself. Part of you know, one of the best things about being a driver, and punching out the perfect lap as he comes into Griffin's Bend. Bit shallow on the entry, gets a little bit of wiggle mid-corner, but it's safe. It doesn't run wide. We come up to the cutting now. Into second gear, feather the throttle on. Nice. Doesn't use all the track, but going out there, there's a risk of hitting the wall.
He's playing it safe.
That's it.
Safe. He doesn't want to.
You can play it two ways. You can put in a fast lap and risk the wall, or a safe lap and yeah, be safe. Maybe
Yeah,
not
then
the best
be
starting
further back than you
position.
prefer. So
Yeah.
oh, gets a lot of grass there for the S's.
Hopefully, it didn't give him a slowdown.
That was close too.
Oh, that's smokes it into the forest elbow. Under the Brembo Bridge, here he comes. We're pulling about should be pulling about 290 clicks coming into the chase here. She flicks it in, and hard on the brakes. You got to get the car stop here and turn it last second. But don't touch that curb or you'll do a Woody.
Yeah, up on two wheels.
That's it.
Solid lap so far. One more corner to
It's
go.
quick.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, but as you the top gear laps, the fastest ones don't always look the flashiest. It's 2046.
Yeah.
Solid lap.
That's it. So Maddie, the next car's on track right now. Maddie's seeking.
Oh, he used a
In the,
lot of curb there. I hope he didn't get
Yep.
disallowed.
That's it. If that's the case, he's might as well park the car. So here's the Cash Show Channel 7 Cash Cow car.
Grant Denyer behind the wheel.
Yep, Grant Denyer behind the wheel. I think the code word for today is baguette and oat milk. So here we go. Maddie's seeking into turn one. He's one of the only drivers in this race on controllers, so he's not making life easy for him. Oh, that bonnet is crinkled. He's hit the wall at top of the mountain.
Yeah, he might have. But he'll push on.
So he's probably got some aero damage, but he has to push on. Deep in the brace. Going up the mountain now, heading towards cutting.
So
Bit wide
close
there,
to being over the line.
Oh, that close too.
Oh, you can just see how it just dives in at the last minute as it just goes from straight wheel to full lock to the left.
Yeah, due to
Oh, he's missed that
controller.
apex. Oh.
Yeah,
he's
so he's got
going in
some,
the
yeah, he
fence
does have
then.
some damage on the front, so on his outlap, he has praying the wall, so it's not going to help.
Oh!
Oh, he's wide. He's really wide.
This is my car as well. The one I'll be piloting in session 2. That's alright. Oh! He's on the edge.
Grass. He's ragging in this thing. This is not going to be a quick lap. This is going to be a slow lap here, unfortunately.
Entertaining to watch, nevertheless.
That's it.
Yes, it is Dado. Dado, our pit reporter. Gets
Uses
a good
all
one
the
out of
track
Forest
there.
Arrow, I'll give it that.
Listen to that V8 engine. What a noise. Coming into the chase. 3 corners to go. Oh, he's very late on the brakes. Oh, he's used a lot of curb there.
Wiggle. Yeah, he's
Will it
up and
be-
wiggled it.
Doing well. It's not an easy track to do on the controller. Like, it's hard enough being on controller, but this track just throws you in the bin as well, and didn't even count. No lap time for Matty Seeking.
So we're starting 10th.
Yep.
So the next car is Jetto. Quick Mick is asking, does Jetto have the chalk and whiteboard out, as he, like Larko in the pits? I think he does.
Like,
Remember, I do have a
Jetto's-
5-second delay. I'm struggling with that.
That's alright. So Matty's going to be disappointed. He's invalid his lap time. He's going to be starting 10th. Here comes Jetto. I'm a big fan of the V8s, but he's looking for a decent result here. Whoa, runs it wide up to the wall there. Misses the apex, runs it really wide again. As he climbs the mountain, he misses that apex, had to back roll out of it. So Dark Lord, who was first one out, has now jumped 2 positions in qualifying, so he's moved forward. Here comes Jetto across the top of the mountain.
Oh, he's used to
Whoa.
a bit uneasy over the top. Yep.
We call him the lawnmower man. Into
Oh, he
elbow.
got too deep into the elbow. Yeah, had to get off the throttle. So we head up to 290k now, just on the turn into the chase.
Hard on the brakes. Oh, smokes it into the chase here.
What do you reckon, boys? Top, second, third? I reckon he's going to be close to the top. Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
I reckon he's going to be second, actually.
It'd be
Actually
close.
at 204.
Yes, that's what I reckon as well. Where would it be? 2030.
Jettos.
Look at that. We're well off.
No,
Jettos is
the guys who aren't qualified, the guys from 11, 12 and 13 won't be seeing times, so Matty will be staying 10th, because if you look at the... Oh, he might... Yeah, no, he should be staying 10th, hopefully.
No, he'll probably be 11th as... Where is it? There's a car in front of him that's probably going to start behind him.
Okay, logical on his lap now.
Timmy. Timmy will start in front of him as he's 8th on the leaderboard now.
Yeah, so it'll be 1. So that's not so bad, it's just off to the side, that's alright. So logical, climb the mountain now.
He's been fast.
Hard under the brakes. Yes, he should go quicker. So Logical's teaming up with one of our admins, Woody Lizard, who's off to go play a Ball of Sports game right now. While we do the sim racing right now. Oh, he's missed that apex. Now Logical goes across the top of the mountain. Oh, up on the curb, lifts 2 wheels, wipes the mirror on the wall. We've got away with that one. Down into the S's. Got to get up on the inside curb. The car wants to get all loose through here. Down to the dipper, on the throttle again. Runs it wide, touches the wall.
Oh.
Hopefully it won't invalidate his lap time. Into Forest Elbow. Keeps it nice and tight. Oh, touches the wall again by a little bit.
What a good camera shot that is.
That's it.
I'm into the chase section
Really
now.
wide there.
Oh, that was good. Start off real wide,
That was
straighten it up early. Oh, but he got on the grass.
Touched the curb.
Yep.
Hard on the brake, final corner, pitches it in, touches the curb on the inside. Gets the power down nicely.
Oh, he's got a. His lap's not going to count. Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Joking.
202,
lap.
Illogical Sport.
Wow.
Nice.
I just saw an exclamation mark appear next to his name as he's come out of the last corner. I was like, no! I was wrong. I'll keep my mouth shut. Next up,
Oh,
Mupp
here's
Gonzo. Dado's
That's
teammate.
it. That's it.
And I've just got some insider info. Matty Seeking hit the wall inside at the dipper, invalidated his lap.
Or Muppet is run wide at the final corner. You don't want to be doing that. That might invalidate his lap time now, but we'll see how we go. Muppet Gonzo starts his flying lap now. As he starts climbing the mountain now, heading up Mountain Straight. See how he goes. Into turn 2, hard on the brakes. And he just run wide, that's right. Nice and clean so there. Come on to cut in. Oh, it glances the wall.
Will that invalidate his lap?
Don't know.
Not.
Because he'd also lose a spot to Timmy too if he did, as Timmy's above him on the standings, just from random pit order.
Takes it a bit easier through Skyline there.
Nice over Skyline, looked clean. Oh, too deep at the dipper.
Oh, he got away.
He touched the wall.
No, I don't think he
A
did.
bit of dirt
He got away
there.
with that one.
Yeah. Too fast at the
So
call. He gets it turned in though.
Oh, that's maybe a bit too much turned in. I was going to say he's probably ragging in a bit. He just needs to back himself off a bit. He'll stay fine here.
Didn't touch the curb there on the entry. Sometimes it can unsettle the car. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a corner he doesn't enjoy that one, but he's getting better at it.
There goes Muck Gonzo, final corner, hard on the brakes, pitches it in, puff of smoke there. What time does he do?
It's going to be a 205.3. Next up.
So Dark Law's now
Wildcard
jumped
entry.
3 positions?
4 positions. Oh yeah, three, you're right.
3, yeah. So here's Gear 3 Gaming.
This is the wildcard entry.
Weary Night.
Yep.
Yep, teaming up with Weary Night. Gear is only doing this session and then he's just throwing the keys to Weary Night and going, here, you can do the rest now.
Ah.
Well, that's not a good way to start your lap. Got it all wrong.
That's the Bathurst spirit is changing.
There we go, Gear to turn 1.
Oh,
Smokes it up. Oh, he backs it in sideways. He's probably trying to be too hard here. As Gear starts climbing the mountain now.
Number 8, Elbergson Falcon. Oh, he's wide.
Oh, that's very wide.
That's going to invalidate the lap. Really? I've done it.
I'd be surprised if it doesn't.
You know what though? He's got an outlap time set there though. Maybe Matty Seeking should have done that. Just to make sure.
Oh, that's close
He's
to the wall.
pushing hard.
Yeah, he's probably pushing too hard actually, I reckon. He's very raggedy. So here we go. Down to the S's. Up on the curve, touches the grass, down the brakes. Through the dipper.
Ooh, a bit shaky out of the dipper.
Ooh, sliding into Forest Elbow.
Accelerating, 6th gear, over the hill, passing the Enduro campground on the right.
Into the chase. Deep under brakes. Oh, he shallowed the line up.
Yep, but he got it
Touched
stopped
that
and he
curb,
apexed it.
Yeah, that's it. So let's see if he can rectify his mistake from his first lap here.
Oh, a bit too
Yes, he
fast
does,
going in
it's
there.
fine.
Yeah, but he gets away with it.
What does Gear do? 203, jumps him up into 4th.
Okay.
Not a bad lap
So
there by
another
Gear.
car, Dark Lord jumps. So he's just gaining positions here, hand over fist.
I mean, there's only 3 cars left to run, isn't there?
Right.
Right, Soa,
Highlander.
Highlander, and Dread. Filling in for Simo. That's been the news as well. Meant to come in
Simo's
for
got his,
session 1.
I believe his daylight savings times were wrong. So he goes right side.
Oh, bit loose on the entry, but we saw Gear do that, and he still did a 2039. So, see what right side can do. Up the hill. I love this crest, and you just drop back down again and head up again. Bit of a roller coaster ride.
So, I think the way we're going to finish this qualifying session a lot earlier than we anticipated. Right, so makes a cutting now. Might be able to send word to Matty Seeking to be able to just do his lap just to get a 10th starting grid here.
Yeah, he was actually asking me about that. So,
if we have time, we'll allow him to go out to do one lap, or right, so it runs it wide through here.
Through McPhillany Park now. Doesn't touch the curb on the exit as we head over the hill into Skyline through the S's.
Doesn't touch
2 wheels
grass there.
Yeah, only 2 wheels on the curb. Yeah. Solid coming out of the dipper. So we pass the Chaz Mostert and tier sign. Good run out of the elbow there.
He runs it a bit wide though. I think he brushed the wall a bit, but
looking pretty solid.
Come down, Conrad. Yep. I'm expecting a 201 from him, so we'll see how we go.
What, 201 on the first lap is pretty extraordinary.
Nice. I'm gonna roll the dice, and that's what I'm expecting.
Yep. We'll see if it is right. He comes to one last corner into Murray's. One of my favourite corners to watch the cars on the track, honestly.
Yeah, here comes right side.
To the top.
2017.
Well done.
2017.
It's a great lap.
So, Highlander's on track now. Second last car.
Dark missing
number
40s.
4 Mondeling.
Mate, leading the championship in the Supercars series, as this is a round for both the Supercars and Super 2 championships. He seems to be running away with it, taking a clean sweep last weekend at Rapuna Park.
Here we go. Highlander starts his lap now.
And Dredd has left the pits.
That's it. Highlander making Griffins, going up towards the cutting now.
So that's just confirmation they're not waiting for Simo. Dredd will be racing.
Okay, so Simo must have got his daylight savings time wrong. So they change the drivers at the last second. So Highlander crosses over Reed Solomon, passes the grate now. Coming to McPhillany now.
Clean so far. Fast.
Across Skyline now. Towards the S's, drops down the mountain. Touches the curb.
Beautiful.
Comes down to the dipper. Gets on the power. Heading towards the cutting. Oh, he's got it wrong. He still makes the corner.
Away with it. I thought he was going to crash.
Yeah, that was all out of shape there. Now he makes Conrad.
I was just about to say after he came out of the corner, it's looking like the cleanest lap and the fastest so far. Just got a feeling of that little error there. Hopefully it doesn't cost him pole.
I don't think it would cost him too much. He kept the momentum going.
That's it.
He did.
Out of chase now. Into the final corner.
Just pulled it up, had to stab the brakes a little bit more on the turn in.
Highlander. Goes fastest 2016.
1.5 tenths.
So we're up to our last man. Dredd 001 as he starts his flying lap now.
Dread must have been on a flying lap to be where he is.
Yeah,
That
he's
close
come
to
out there
Highland.
quick, so here we go. As Dread now makes the climb to Mountain Straight. Say we might try and get word down to Matty Seeking, tell him to do a slow lap to put him into 10th here.
Yep.
So he comes Dread up to the cutting, runs it really wide, pitches the car in nicely on the power, uses all the track up to the wall. So with this fast right-hander, you've got to be careful of that long left there. Now you start going across the top of the mountain, through Reed Sullivan, past the grate, up to McFinley, touches a bit of the grass there. Coming across Skyline now. Hard on the brake through the S's, come down the mountain now. The car wants to get all loose and slidey everywhere. Car looks nice and clean there, keeps it nice and tight for the dipper, hooks it in, gets onto the power. Comes down to Forest Hill, much cleaner than Highlander, gets the car pitched in really nicely onto the power early.
Looking like a good lap. Dread, he's a perfectionist. Rarely see him make an error.
I still think it'll be close at the top.
Yeah, that too.
It will be very close, I reckon. Into the chase, deep on the brakes. Pitches it in. Into the final corner. Here comes Dread. Up on the curb on the exit. And comes to start finish line. And Dread gets pole.
Wow.
201.070.
What a lap to do on that first one.
Very nice.
So Dread has now got pole for the race. So we allow Matty Seeking to catch his 10th position in. So he just has to, so he's been informed not to go any faster than 9th place, so we'll watch him.
Yeah.
So
Top 10 shootout means to start on the top 10 just wouldn't be fair.
if he's
Start
not
11th.
actually starting 10th.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to make sure he gets through this lap. Although he's got 16 minutes for more attempts.
So,
we're not doing anything.
We do have a bit of time now. So, clouds of wall. So this is a lesson how not to drive a V8 supercar.
Oh, Matty.
So I don't think the Cash Show Channel 7 Cash Cow car code with Grant Daniel driving the car with the code word cream cheese and baguette is doing any good right now.
No. He's a bit frustrated after his lap. He said I think he closed the radiator and the brake ducts, but I only told him to... I actually might have told him to do both, but I'm pretty sure I only told him to close the radiator up for his flying lap. But yeah, he wasn't too happy with that. And I think it's still in his head a little bit. It really needs to settle down and hopefully have a cool head for this race, because it's going to be a long one.
That's it.
Mick says I picked him.
Yeah.
So yes, the two Mondelline cars off the front row, kind of where we'd expect them to be honest.
Yep. Right side in third. Illogical into fourth.
Place. He'll be
fifth.
happy with that.
Dark Lord with the big mover. He was the first car out, I believe. He's now into
Yeah,
sixth,
he
so
was
he's
the
gained
first car.
4 positions. So he's gained 6 positions. And I did say one car would move forward in the top 10 shootout and one car would move backwards. Dark Lord is the one that moved forward. Matty Seeking's the one that's gone backwards.
Well,
There we
Matty.
go. There's Matty's time.
Yep. As far as I counted with him hitting the wall.
So now Matty can return to pits.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll send word to the guys down in pit lane, quick care of Cirrus, to tell the teammates that we're going to let this will be their toilet break and get themselves ready, and once this is done we're going to continue straight away. We might see if we can pause the stream here.
I'm happy to talk about it, but it's up to you boys. Championships.
Run. So just go to the cars, but go to the behind view, so at least we can see something besides grass.
I'm just writing this message into Maddie.
So yeah, so just a reminder also, we also have the YouTube channel, which all our streams get put onto there once we've done here, which is ANZ Combined Racing League over there on YouTube. We also have an Instagram account, which is ANZCRL, so we'll be posting up there if you want to tag us in your Instagram posts of sim racing or real racing. We also have a website, which is ANZ-NZCRL.weebly.com, so you can check through the our previous series, our trophy room, our current series coming up. So we also have the Facebook group, so if you're an Australian or New Zealander who plays Project Cars 2 on Xbox and wants to join us in for our series, check us out on there, which is ANZ Combined Racing League. Answer the 3 questions and you can come and join us for racing. So we I believe this is actually the final special event for the year for us actually, so
yeah, this is not too many racing left to go this year.
No, we got 2 more rounds after this round of V8 Supercars, which will be Laguna Seca, and then finishing the championship at Spa. And then we're going to go to our final series for just some fun to finish the year off, which will be the BMW Spectacular series, which will be a multi-car format series racing. So each week will be technically its own world championship, but we'll be driving a different car every week, so people don't have really time to get used to a car too much. So as we can see here, Timmy82, one of the guys who didn't make it for the top 10, who'll be starting 11th. In number 14th, HUD's 214910-2847, starting 12th here in the 43, I think, which was last year's Bathurst winning car, the Canivas car.
Last 2 years. Yep.
With the last 2 years actually, with Unscrewed Squid and Shads winning it. And then we also have Commander Jim, who'll be starting off in 13th. And then number 52, Pius, yellow and black Falcon.
Kind of looks like the Caterpillar car from the Bright Days and Lousy Days, yeah.
Yeah, the PA Falcon. So I do like this paint scheme a lot. So yeah, so we'll be doing 4 sessions for the Bathurst 1000. This will be session number 1 with 40 laps. Then we'll have a break of I don't know how long. Then we'll do session 2. And the way the race will basically start is it will be a random grid. We will start the race. The leader will go to the front, and everyone else will sort of queue behind him and do like a safety car restart. So everyone will be line astern, and the leader will can say when he wants to go from the Dunlop Bridge all the way up till the front straight. And then that will be 40 lap session then that will call it for quits for today. Then we'll have tomorrow another 40 lap session, and then we will finish the final session with the biggest one with 41 laps. So right now it's just getting through sessions 1, 2 and 3 to set yourself up for session 4. So as we've got 10 minutes remaining in qualifying, these guys can go to the toilet and get themselves ready, because they've all been informed that once the timers run down and we've got the information we need for the timing, we'll be going straight away.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at our qualifying, our pole sitters car.
Dread the wild card.
That's it. And then number 3, Mondelon Falcon. So it's a Mondelon lockout the front row here of car 3 and 4. Car 3's got the red highlights on the rear wing. Car 4's got the yellow. This paint scheme actually reminds me of James Courtney's gelled wing car.
Oh yes. the one he was in after replacing Marcus Ambrose at Stone Brothers Racing.
That is correct. So, not to mention that this commercial break is brought to you by Oak. Hungry Thirsty, killed with Oak.
Proud sponsor of the Channel 7 Cash Cow car.
Cash show, Cash Cow car.
Actually, I don't know if they're proud.
Well, they're not happy. They've put a lot of money into that investment and it's not really paying off right now. It's paying good for the memes, not good for the content of the racing right now. So.
And definitely getting a lot of TV coverage and people are talking about them, but it's not positive.
No. Can we actually go to that car for a minute? So I can
Yeah. Sorry, I was cracking up here. Yeah. So this is the car I drive during the season, the regular season. Maddie's in the 16. We're teaming up for
Bathurst. Can you rotate the camera or not?
I don't think I can. No, I cannot.
Right stick? Okay, unfortunately.
No, right stick. I tried it.
Okay, alright. We'll just share some. So yeah, don't forget our social medias and groups. So if you want to come race, it's been a pretty good year for the league so far. We've had a few hiccups here and there, but it's been pretty good. So we're looking forward to next year. Unfortunately, we were hoping that Project Cars 3 would be a suitable replacement for Project Cars 2, and we'll actually have new game, new features, new functions all to race with. But unfortunately, that game is severely disappointed. Like the Channel 7 Cashco car.
Do you want me to go through the adventures of the Channel 7 Cash Cow team?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Race 1, Donington National. I got a bad start from 4th place coming into down the hill. I had to stop a bit from Woody, ran a bit wide and I had to turn a tighter line. I lost the rear end, spun out, put me to the back. All okay, no damage, we'll get through this. There's no curse, I'm still like there's no curse. Kept going, made up a few more places through mistakes and stuff, but unfortunately one of the other cars had come off the road and rejoined. I don't think he quite saw who was coming down. Anyway, ended up in an accident on my roof. Pitted, finished 11th or 10th or something. Anyway, I was like, that's okay. That probably would have happened anyway, no matter what car I was in. Matty Seeking ended up finishing 6th and 7th after running in the top 4 for most of the race. So, one car was going good. Second race, something similar happened. I was doing alright, was spun out, but spun out, went to the back, coming through again, and just kept making errors really, and there was a bit of accidents in front of me which got me up to 7th again. So I was pretty lucky to come out with that result. Matty ended up finishing 4th, and then the last race was my turn to have the good one. Finished 4th. Matty, that's got in a bit of a battle, and he spun out while racing for 4th and dropped him back. But then.
That sponsor does have a bit of a curse history in this league. Anyone seems to run it, they are really, really quick, but the results do not go their way. No matter what, anytime someone tends to run that sponsor, the Cash Show car, it's become the cursed sponsor in our league.
I'm finding it's not always, not always, but doesn't quite always affect the car that is cursed. As last weekend at Rapuna Park, fine all week long, fine the week after, and Sunday is a great day for the curse to give me hay fever. And did not really want to race, was feeling like rubbish, and still had to go, and I ended up with 2 last places, except in the second race Matty also disconnected, so it was 7th and 8th for the team.
Well, we actually have more information on that happened, because Matty is a controller racer. His controllers are charged into a charging port. Unfortunately, he changed his controllers between races. His second controller wasn't charged up properly, so when he started the race, he got halfway through that lap 1, that battery, it went dead and shot him across the track, and that was like, well, I'm done now. Because the other controller was charged, so yeah, he actually had a disconnect and a technical difficulty at the same time, so... under 4 minutes. Well, technically it's 6 minutes remaining for the start of the ANZ Bathurst 1000 now. So we're going to play also one of the ANZ's favourite games to play. What is Darky eating? What is Darky eating tonight? Here is your clue. You have 4 minutes to put in your guesses in the chat.
Yep, use the hashtag
Darky
what is
tonight?
Darky eating. We also have the hashtag
correct.
Ask Crofty going. We've got one here from Right So asking, why is Dredd so fast? Good question. I wish I knew.
I think he's drinking a special sauce called Gap sauce.
Gap sauce, wow.
Don't they check
Peanuts.
the cars after qualifying, boys?
Yeah.
We don't have
do
the
a
budget
tech-
for
there might
that
be
in
a
this league.
Could be something. Could be something in there under the bonnet.
Might be a technical infringement.
And Night Havoc asks, are we having the national anthem in the F18 flyover?
There you go.
Advance Australia fan.
Oh,
I don't know the words to the next line. Can we finish the song just
That's
there?
un-Australian.
I think Cyrus needed to sing that with a slight French accent today.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because the code word for the Cash Show Channel 7 Cash Cow car is baguette and oat milk. So according to Quick Mick, the East put in the vote for salt and vinegar chips. That is not correct, Quick Mick. Try again, you have 2 minutes 45 remaining.
Yes.
7 out of 10 on the vocals.
From who though? You know, which one of us is going on? Which one of us is going on The Voice? Me or Darky? Exy Classy 295. What's the group name called? Dark Racing 40.
So it's AUS /NZ, so NZ, and then the words Combined Racing League. And then we've got in brackets ANZCRL. So
And that's the public group that anyone answer
That
the
is
3
the
questions.
Yes, that's the Facebook group.
And Quick Mick Cheetos is what he's asking. Or guess number 2.
No Cheetos. You have 1 minute 39 here. I'll give you a revised sound. I'll actually eat the product in hand.
Oh, I'll just let you know what I'm eating. I've got Doritos and salsa. And that's what is Not Havoc is asking as well.
No, it is not Doritos. I will give a clue. It is round.
Diesel.
Can I have a guess?
No. Yeah, you can have a guess.
Burger rings.
No. I'll give another clue. It is in a long rectangle pack.
Pringles.
It's not
No.
rectangular.
Oh yeah,
It's cylindrical.
They are in the packet in lines of 4. Red Rock Deli Sweet.
Very, very specific on the flavour as well, and brand. I like that.
Yeah, that's it. No, the cream cheese. You have to speak to Matty Seeking about his French connection about that one. So 22 seconds remaining. They
Not
are
long now.
like a biscuit, round
You know
and
what?
flat.
I've
Rice
got one.
Krispie Things. I'm going to go with that. Rice Krispie Things is close enough. They are rice crackers. Wagons, wagon wheels, mint slice. No.
I got a personal message from Racing Banana asking if it was Oreos.
No, unfortunately not.
All right, so this is the
So here we-
starting grid. Dredd 501's on pole position with a 2-minute 1.0, half second clear of Highlander, Darky's teammate there off the front row. Right Soa and Illogical Sports, I think they'll both be very happy with the 3rd and 4th there, but again, it's only the starting positions. There's still 161 laps to go. Another 2 guys who'll be very happy with their starting positions, Jetto 13 and Dark Lord 78. Jetto filling in for Emu, partnered up with Night Pegasus 120, and Dark Lord partnering with Quick Mick in the 78 Almanet car. 7th place, Gear 3 Gaming. Very pushed a lot on that lap, but he got paid dividends, starting 7th place. J-Rod B in 8th in the number 6 Besmone Automotive Falcon. Up at Gonzo, 9th place, partnering with Dado, 205.3, and Matty Seeking, whose lap was disallowed. Will start 10th. Guess the flag on his name there. I can't. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I think 11th was Timmy. 12th Huds,
Timmy
and
Hud
13th
and
Commander Jim off the rear.
So we got word from Simo. His Telstra shut off his internet for some reason. Obviously because he didn't pay the bill.
Wrecked. It's alright, his teammate's done a great job, put her on pole position.
Yeah. After we let his teammate know that he wasn't on board, and he's like, what do you mean he's not on? And then started to panic, I think. So, but he's put the car on pole now, so we've got 40 laps here now.
Finally, a good
Session
camera
1.
angle for the start. You'll be able to see everything.
Yep. So,
Crack open a drink, everyone.
Who?
Get some chips.
Yep. Yeah, better get your food in now because we won't be able to eat after that.
I got me beer.
Oh, I'm grabbing a refill. Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you. Here's the one. Must food quickly. Hurry up.
Oh, my missus just said she could text me and she could bring it. What a doll.
Well, I'm seeing the top 3 going at it pretty hard here. What do you reckon, boys?
I think they will break away from the rest of the field, to be honest.
I'm expecting Rightside to actually make a move to second here at the start, so see where we go.
Starts have been good, and here we go.
Away we go as Drake gets a good start.
It does.
Also in logical views, that's Jetto trying to look down the inside into turn 1 here. Oh, logical runs. Oh, who's that off the grass?
Who's that?
That's Dread. That's Dread. Dread's up on the wall.
Something's not right here. He would have been going.
Something's
Oh no.
Disconnect here from Dread.
Going down
So
into
right
turn
side. The logical sport down the inside of. Maybe his wheel. Oh, I think what's happened to Dread is his wheels had to resync. He had to resync his wheel possibly.
Could
What
be.
a start.
It's happened to me.
Poor fella.
You get no force feedback, you got to stop it and start it.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if the countdown timer starts going the other direction. Because right now it's just blowing out. That is bad luck for Dread and Simo. Oh, there's some action going in the background there.
Gear 3 Gaming.
Battle pack here.
He's made a good start. He's up to 5th place. Jump Dark Lord.
I think Dread's actually rolling now. He's 38 seconds behind and he's rolling.
He is. Finally got that going.
So Dread's had to restart his wheel. He's got damage on the front of his car and he's a mountain of time behind. But it's a long race, so he can make it up. Here we go. They head down the hill for the first time.
Commander Jim's made up 2 places off the start, and so is Matty Seeking. We looked at Muppet Gonzo, had a quick look at Matty down the hill, but thought better of it.
We got a Devil XI. Why am I nervous for my teammate? Haha. Dark Lord in 6 with J-Rod B right on his rear bumper bar.
We're going to have a look into the chase. He's thought about it. The long race, boys.
It's not quite the place to really do it. Dark Lord runs really wide there.
He runs deep too.
Here.
Just pulls it up.
Big wiggle. Rudd doesn't take the opportunity to try and make the move on him.
Meanwhile, Highlander pulls 2 seconds on Illogical Sports on the first lap.
Oh, Illogical's got past right side.
Yep, he did that going into turn 2. Well, there's a bit of contact
Timmy
in the background.
Getting all wiggly.
Timmy with Jim.
Where is Dread now?
Heading down Conrod Straight.
His car's damaged. He's lost more time. I won't be surprised if he pits now to repair that car.
Better to take a bit of pain early.
Yeah, he should. He'll have the pace to come back.
Here comes Matty Seeking. Stick to the plan, brother. He says he struggles with oh, J-Rod's had a bit of a wiggle. Is Matty's going to have a look? Yeah, gets past him. Into 7th. Oh, touches the wall.
Yeah, that's what put him up at Gonzo.
Dread's
in pit lane. Dread has pitted.
We'll just stay with this. It's a bit of a train now since J-Rod B had a bit of a moment. Just keeping a tab on Right Zola or Logical Sports too. They're only a handful of tenths as well as Gear and Dark Lord.
So yeah, Jetto's in the 4th, Gear in 5th, Dark Lord in 6th.
Oh, Muppet
bang.
Gonzo!
Gonzo tags the wall hard.
Should get away with that, I think.
But it looked like a good
pretty,
solid side glance, so he should be right.
Was straight.
He's right, so I'm on the back of Illogical.
They'll be happy with this start. Oh, no one will be happy for, we don't want to see that happening
And
to
Dread's out of pit lane now.
Dread.
He's done.
Yep.
He's rolling.
But
He's now a minute behind.
we'll keep tabs on him. He should come back through this this field.
Yeah, but now he has to technically unlap himself.
He's not a lap down yet.
No, but technically he has to almost unlap himself to get back up to the front. So we'll see how Dread goes.
Everyone still has to stop as well. Although he has to stop again.
Yeah,
you're right.
he'll have to stop again too, so he won't be able to make enough fuel from this point. No way. So I think he's just repaired his car and got going again.
This is a good little
14,
train, 8th to 12th. Gerard B getting a bit of
Hurry up.
what do you call it? Yeah, maybe a bit flustered on that second lap there, and having Muppet right behind him isn't going to help him, but keep applying the pressure and you'll find a way through.
Muppet's car's okay after that wall bang.
It looks pretty clean, Dado.
0 to hero.
That left side doesn't seem to be a mark on it. Must have just kissed it.
Seems alright. So we climb the mountain now on lap 3. Monzo hunting down Rudd. The man on the controller in 70.
Oh,
Gonzo, that's a hard
Muppet.
hit wall. That's going to give him damage now. You can see the bonds
There's a
will
mark
cripple
on,
up.
on it now. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So that car's not going to be much nicer.
Oh,
now.
no!
Oh, he's gone in again.
Oh, he's
And
around.
around he goes, and we lost him. He drops
They'll
2
get
positions.
through.
He's going to pit now. There he rolls past with a crinkled front end.
Ouch.
Here comes Huds.
Huds will
So
get him.
Muppet's going to have to pit now. That's a lot of damage front and rear to that Falcon.
Yeah. You could just see coming through Skyline, carrying too much speed, and then locked it up and put him in the fence. Who's close? They all seem to be about a second behind each. Oh, hang on. Dark Lord and Gear 3 Gaming. Highlander extends his lead to 4 seconds now. Oh, Matty had a wiggle in the background. Oh, someone's around. Commander Jim.
Commander Jim.
I think he kept it off the wall. Looks pretty clean.
That's
And
it.
loses a spot to Timmy
Guy-
in the process. Muppet stayed
That's
out.
it, guys. Mate.
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously he's not decided there's not enough damage yet, so he's going to power on.
And I tell you what, Illogical Sports, it's not there by fluke. He's genuinely got pace here. Second
There he
fastest on the
does.
last
Two-
lap.
204.451. He's Dark Lord on the back of G3 Gaming. I think a few of these guys just need to settle down the race right now because it's a long way to go. Across the top of the mountain in lap 4.
Just got to settle
Through the
down now and
S's.
get into a
That's
rhythm.
it. That's it. You got to run the laps. There's no point trying to do, spectacular, stupidly fast laps right now.
No point at all. You got to know who you're racing. Maybe even work with them. Just say, hey mate, let's work together. Just keep it clean.
That's it. Because you'll gain a lot of speed sitting in someone's draft, come down the corner on straight here.
Yep. Dark Lord was almost a second faster on the last lap than Gear. It's one thing to catch cars at this track. Sorry?
Dred's decided to go, it's time for me to go now, at 2:01.
Wow. All Gear had a bit of a
He
wiggle.
has a minute and 2 to make up to get to the lead. So he's basically got an hour and a half, or less than an hour and a half to do that, so we'll see how we go.
At that pace, you should have no problem getting at least halfway up through this field. Jetto!
Yep.
Jetto have a bit of an issue there. He seemed to, I don't know, his lap time was alright. Just the others might have been quicker. It's 2:04.8 for Gear that lap.
Yeah, Jetto for 2:05, so a bit of a slow lap.
We just see Commander Jim coming forward now after making a little error lap ago. Caught the back of Timmy.
We'll climb the mountain now. His rights are
Starting to make inroads on the logical sports again. As Highlander did a 2:03 dead on the last lap, still pulling about a second a lap on the rest of the field.
Logical's got a time penalty, so he's running a bit wide somewhere. That's something you don't really have to worry about in this session, just keep going on.
Yep.
So Righto's going to probably going to have a crack. Oh, deep on the brake here.
Gonna have a good run.
Go here at a logical here.
If I was a logical, I'd just be letting him through. Have it.
That's it. Let him have
You're
a
in the
draft
top
now.
three.
He's going to make.
Yep.
He's going to
Struggle
perform
to
his
stop
nails
him.
on the outside, but he's not going to be able to really make the movie. One of them's going to have to back out of it. Who's going to? The
Yep.
logical rolls it. Says, "Nut, you can go past." So Rice
Does
out
the right
jumps up in
thing.
second. That's it. Does the smart thing too.
Right, so I've teamed
Long
up
race.
with Far Kennel and Illogical with a Woody Lizard. So
He comes logical back at Rice
Yeah.
actually.
that's
He's
gonna.
like, oh, you got past me now. Now it's my turn to attack you.
If anything, I'll just drop back another second and then keep pushing, because doing that is not going to help anyone. You want to build a
Logical
buffer
had
to
a
the
2
guys
second time
behind
penalty
so that
then.
you can relax. Yep.
2:07, so the time's added onto his time for that lap. Jetto's quite slow right now. 2:06.
Yep. Gear's caught the back of him. Stay on Gear actually, I think, because he's got Dark Lord and Jetto.
A lot
Either
past
side of
him.
him.
Oh, the Jetto's just playing ultra conservative.
Simo wants to know what the lap record is.
You would have to go to the website and they'll be able to tell you there.
No, Havoc,
I
our
think
car has
anyone
some
does-
pace.
So, I think if Dredd does a 2-minute flat, Dark Lord runs wide
Yeah.
there. Does a 2 minutes, he'll be pretty much close to the fastest lap in the race.
It's
He's
one
already
thing
pulled it back.
to do
He's
it.
already pulled it back about 4 seconds, so.
Yeah, he has too, and he's only 15 seconds from. Oh, Jim must have had an issue.
Oh yeah, Commander Jim's. He must have had a spin
He got
somewhere. No,
damaged?
car looks clean.
Yep.
No,
Go
car's
back-
clean. They
back
just
to-
probably had a spin somewhere.
The battle here for 4th place.
Oh, Gear runs wide. Gear runs super wide. That's going to give Dark Lord a chance to have a run in him.
Yep.
Muppet still hasn't pitted. He's still running around in 11th right now.
It's still doing the 201s.
He's unbelievable, that man. How he can
Kenny's
do it.
tyres.
He's become,
Kenny's
he's
tyres
become
last
the new.
201s.
He's become the No, that's not going to happen. He's become the new alien. We lost Chuck, and we've inherited a new one, Dread. So all these guys are getting the last corner a bit wrong there. And as we are on board with Dark Lord, as he looks at Kiefer Gaming. Oh, Gear touches a bit of dirt. Oh, Dark Lord gets a bit of a wiggle. Climb the mountain. Into Griffith's wrong right hand sweep, but don't touch the inside curve. Got this little kink here heading towards the cut in. Oh, gear getting loose and touching the wall there.
Oh.
Logical space has just dropped off again, 205s.
Just realised I had my mic muted. I coughed and I didn't turn it back on. I was talking and everything. I was like, why isn't nobody responding? Oh.
Sweet. Give it a game, he's closing on Jetto.
Yep. Dark Lord waiting in the wings. Doing 205s though.
Yeah, I'm surprised their pace is back there already. I thought they were releasing in 204s.
Me too.
Everyone's pace has already dropped off. We're doing the tyre wear was going to be really bad for this race. For all the sessions, like within the first 5 laps, tyre wear is pretty brutal.
Even Highlander 203.9 last lap, but with that 9-second lead, he can afford now to back it off a little bit, conserve the tyres, not push too hard,
yeah, he just need to push.
Get to the end.
So here we go, Gears closing on Jetto. There's Commander Jim starting to close down on Muppet Gonzo as well.
Yep, Huds is doing pretty good for his first session with the group.
Yep,
10th place.
Yep.
Keeping it clean. An all-new debut car with his teammate also making a debut with the group. I don't know who to go to. They're both close, Gear and Muppet.
207.
He's the closest one at the moment, but I will keep looking at... Oh, we've lost Dado.
Dado's had to go... He's had to go down to the pits to do some recording. He's probably told his team to tell Muppet to probably pit and repair the car, but... Dredd does another 201, so he's really flying.
I thought Gear might have hit the wall then for a second.
No, Dredd's still pushing this.
Well, just
again.
I've just seen here, Simo says the record is a 201.045 set by Sato last year. And Dredd 201.1 a few times. I don't know if he got into the zeros, but he's pushing hard and he's very close. He's on the cusp.
Yeah, so if you can, as I said, if you can do a 2-minute lap time here, that will be the fastest lap time.
About 3 battles on this track at the moment. Yeah, they're all about a second away. This is the closest.
Oh, Muppet gets a bit loose there. So that aero damage isn't going to be helping Muppet right now. The car's not really handling it nice.
Yep.
As our pit reporters come back from the pits now, Dado, make sure you tick your button, please, again.
They've just
in the background, you could just see Dredd then. You could just see Dredd then. Oh, Commander Jim looks good on the inside.
Yep. And here comes Dredd, ready out of the last, out of the first elbow there.
So he will get to these guys really quickly here.
I was just going to say before, Jetto and Gear seem to have pulled away from Dark Lord. They've got 5 seconds on him now.
Yeah, they're super close as well.
They're both doing 204s again.
Gonna have a look down there. Going to look at Muppet Gonzo. No.
Oh, he's really deep, Gonzo.
Wide,
he's off the track.
He's on the grass.
Oh, and he spun around. Kept it on the wall. Dredd goes past.
So Dredd's made one position now. Muppet Gonzo does a spin. Now Dredd starts
where he is.
Now Dredd starts to work on Commander Jim here.
Yep.
Dredd dropped into the 202s now. I just think Dredd will be like looking at the car spinning, going, "Oh, don't come back out in front of me."
Oh, there's always that in the back of your mind.
That is correct.
Did he run the inside line there?
Oh,
He's just
goes down the inside of Jim, but Jim runs wide. Is Jim gonna? Yep, Jim gives him the position.
Jump
so Dredd
done.
moves up another position, up to 11th.
We just go down to
J-Rod
J-Rod B. He's found the back of Matty Seeking's car. 206s for Matty. Be pretty happy with that.
That's it. J-Rod B with 205. He's starting to come on song now.
Yep. Doing about the same pace. Oh, as you could just see the handful of the car Matty has with the controller. I think he's just going to let him through here.
He's got a really good run here.
Stick to the plan, Matty. That's it.
Out of it.
That's it.
Now getting drafting. Coming to chase now, so Rudd's moving up to 7th.
Yep, J-Rod B teaming up with Lolux 53. Got a good combination, I think. They're both around the same pace.
That's it.
I think. They are at the other tracks. I haven't seen them together at this track.
They are. Rudd runs a bit wide there. Might give him slow down penalty to see if he takes it or just going to press on.
Also in the background, Huds has caught the back of Timmy. Doing the same times, 207s. That's a good improvement with Huds. The other night on Thursday, he's doing. I don't think he got under the
car behind
the
them.
10s.
It's going to be Dredd. So where's Dredd?
Yep,
There's
there you can
Dredd
see
coming out of
him.
the last corner now.
I don't think Matty will have another go at J-Rod. I think he'll just keep him there.
That's it.
We'll stay on this one, see if Huds can take 9th place from Timmy.
Jedda's just put out a bit of a gap over Gear. He ran a faster lap time, so...
That's pretty consistent from Gear. He's done a 205.2 on the last lap. Timmy made a slight error.
Yeah. But this isn't really an area to pass.
No, it's not. He's all over. Oh, the rear end's skating around. Oops, sorry. Pardon me.
So I'm expecting the pit stop window to open in the next 6 laps here.
Yep,
so
yeah.
See if anyone chooses to pit early.
16 to 24.
That's pretty much the pit window. He's doing good. He's just keeping the track. He's not doing anything fancy. He's just running his own race.
That's it. 3 seconds behind these two now.
He's Dredd, yep. Pole sitter.
Yeah, blistering time. What was it, a 2-minute 5 or 2:01 flat?
203 is his last lap,
So we'll see Dredd most likely catch the back of these two on the next lap.
Yeah, lap or 2.
I think up mountain straight, to be honest.
Nah, I reckon we come down Forest Elbow.
Question is really how much tyre has he used up? I don't think too much the way he drives.
Yeah, he's using the tyre a lot right now to try and make that time up, or that's also something else because he was in the gravel trap for quite a while. His brake temps could have inflated his tyres to pressure that's
he
not
did
really
pit though.
Really.
Did he do tyres in the stop?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't have done fuel. You'd most likely be fueled up.
No.
So.
Well, he could have done fuel to make his next pit stop even shorter. That would be the smart call. There we go. Dredd's all on the back of Hud now. Nowhere to pass here unless Hud's going to give it to him.
It'd be good to see one overtake on top of the mountain, like a legit overtake. It'd be epic to see, I think.
But you do need cooperation with the second driver.
That's it.
Red's now just stuck him on hard across the top of the mountain here.
And a bit
As we go to the skyline.
Both of these, all of these guys, actually, everyone's driven a really good race so far. I haven't even seen any contact with cars coming together.
As we head towards Forest Elbow.
Oh, HUD goes wide.
Here goes Dredd, he's going to have the draft now.
But closing, 2/10. Here he comes. He's gonna commit. Yep, HUD backs
Rolls
off.
out. That's it, lets him through. So Dredd moves up another spot. Next person on his hit list is Timmy. Timmy runs wide, touches the grass. I think he'll be on the backside of Timmy going up Mountain Straight.
Yep, unless he makes a little error here. He pulls over,
Timmy's
lets
gonna
him
let
go.
through now. A 2:06, that cost Dredd a mountain of time that lap.
Yeah, the gap was like about
Just been stuck behind HUD.
51 seconds before.
But he
Yes.
continues march forward now. He's up to 9th.
Yep.
So Jet on gear still going at it. Gear just can't seem to get any closer to Dredd, to Jetto. Commander Jim's got a time penalty as well.
Remember, if you have any questions, ask. Use the hashtag AskCrofty. And
Yep, aka Datto.
if you want to guess what Darky's drinking, use the hashtag What's Darky?
Oh, Gear's gone out. He's hit the wall.
Oh, unlucky. He's got to make sure Dark Lord.
Oh, and he's hit the wall again. He's gonna fit now.
Yeah.
Here comes Dark Lord. Dark Lord's just gonna get him by the chase.
4 laps too early. He could have gotten away with it.
Yeah, listen, yeah, if you got a pit.
You'd have to stop again for a splash and dash at the end.
Yeah, so I'll probably roll the dice, do those 4 laps, and then pit.
Yeah.
Depends on his car, I guess. If it's not too bad, it'll save
Can
one
take a
pit
beating.
stop.
Yeah.
I think
see
he
if
can.
Gear pits now, or is he gonna? Oh no, he looks like he's pitting.
No, he's gone
just staying out.
defensive.
So yeah, he'll probably run these laps till he needs to pit. This Gear needs to at least do another 3 more laps before the earliest he technically can pit and make it end on fuel.
Lap 16 is the magic number, we think. Yep. And he's still
I reckon
Dark Lord.
I reckon you can cut it just a fraction finer than that.
You know what? You could be right. I have not done a race like this before. So, I'll take it from you gentlemen who have done a few of them.
Gear could gain damage on his car. So his pit stop won't be short now, Dark Lord. Probably doesn't have the tyres underneath his car right now to try and get to Gear, but his car is cleaner than his.
Oh!
Gear whacks the wall again.
And misses the apex there. Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely got some aero damage on the front here, so it's not helping his cause.
A bit
So he's got to be
shaky
just
too.
trying to get. Yeah, he'll be just trying to probably get to that lap if he can.
Well, you're driving a damaged car, sometimes it can cost you more than you're ready for because you haven't got the traction.
Yeah, but
That's
also
it.
the pit stop here, you at least lose it about
How long you
30
reckon?
to 40 seconds for a pit stop here.
Mm.
So if you drop about, I think it's about 40 to 50 seconds for a full service here. That's not including damage. And then you've got to come back in again and do another pit stop. That's another 30 seconds you're just going to drop. So sometimes maybe sticking out for lose a little bit here and there, and then do the big stop in one hit, you'll be fine.
He's just put a second
Timmy.
on Dark Lord as well. That
Just
the end of that lap, but yeah,
Timmy's sliding into the chase. I reckon Timmy's just, Dark Lord's just struggling with his tyres. I think they're just not in there.
Yep, Timmy's definitely in the running for the best flick and catch award of this race so far.
Yep. Scandinavian flick.
That's it. But Hard's being very patient. I feel like that's the way to go in this. Just keep being in the mirror of the car in front, and something will eventually happen. Give you an opportunity. I saw Jim in the background as well.
Yep, there's Jim coming on the front straight now. So Dread's next target is the Cash Show Channel 7 Cash Cow car of Maddie Seeking in 8th. Maybe the code word is baguette and milk.
Yep, send that SMS in to
what was asking is what happened to Dread at the start. We assumed he had some sort of wheel issue, and he's pulled off at the start to reset his wheel, but also in the process he's hit the wall and damaged the car, so he went from first to last and pitted. So
yeah, he dropped
on the comeback trail.
30 seconds or so at the start, then pitted, which put him just over a minute behind when he came out. And as you can see, he's clawed it back into about 50 seconds, and he's made up 4 places.
Oh, I'd run almost wide there.
Weary Knight said he sneezed. But Timmy,
is that referring to your gear? Is that referring to your teammate there?
Yeah, that too. Oh, Timmy again, wiggly over the top. But yeah, Timmy, he's actually leading the Super 2 Championship at the moment, but has no wins next to his name. A lot of second and third places there, but that's all. That win has eluded him so far out of 5 races. But it's consistency that wins championships. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I say. That's what consistency shows you. You don't have to win every race, but if you can just keep doing what you're doing, you'll come away with the points.
Huds. Sorry, not Rudd. We have Rudd and Hud racing. Yeah, Hud runs a little bit, got up on the curb a little bit.
Highlanders currently in the lead, still on lap 15. Riceower in second, Illogical Score in third, Jetto in fourth, Gear 3 Gaming in fifth, Dark Lord in sixth, J-Rod B in seventh, Maddie Seeking in eighth, Dread in ninth.
Oh, hang on.
Timmy.
I see a little icon, which gives me notification that there are cars close to each other. Dread caught the back of Maddie Seeking going up the hill.
So Dread's now. Oh, Maddie Seeking heel loose.
My heart was in my mouth.
As Dread's now caught up to the one control player of Maddie Seeking of the Cash Show Cash Cow car.
I think he might have made a little error on the last lap, Maddie. To 8. I'm pretty sure he was doing 6s and 7s before. And he was a bit closer to J-Rod B, who's actually only 3 seconds down from Dark Lord, and Gear is pulled away from Dark Lord as well with that damaged car.
Yeah, so Dark Lord must be really strong with his tyres.
Yep. Maybe set up for the hotter conditions, but slippery for him. It's a bit cooler at the moment. Track tempo around 130 as Maddie just lets Dread through.
Pass now.
Gives a flash, say thank you.
Where's Maddie? He's a minute behind now.
We're almost
not
halfway
too far away
through
from
the
going
race.
down a lap now.
Yep.
Minute 50 behind.
That last lap was a shocker, 2:29, so that must have happened.
Yeah, something must have happened again.
Oh,
He's
the
still
car
some
is...
His car's still crunched.
He's actually down a lap
Maybe the
now,
car
and
was
the car
damaged.
looks worse. Because that's
Yeah,
Highlander
it's time for
there.
a rebuild.
Yes, so he has lapped him, so there's the first car down a lap.
He's reached the magic
As a
number
pit-
though to get home, so
That's it. Pit windows have opened up now. Time to have a drink from my can.
just go back. Hudson seemed to just caught the back of Timmy again is to see Jim in the background, slowly but surely catching the two in front.
Gear with the damage was still quicker than Jetta on his last lap too, so that damage isn't really affecting Gear that badly actually, which I'm actually quite surprised.
These cars can take a beating.
So I won't be surprised if we see Gear 3 game in a Muppet pit soon.
Yep.
Because now they can pit and make it to the window. There's J-Rod-B on Dark Lord.
Get the right button, there we go. Doing well, J-Rod-B. 206.2 on the last lap. He's lapping quicker than the cars around him.
Yeah, he's gonna have a crack at him here down the chase, I reckon. He needs to make the move now. Here we go.
Dark Lord, not.
Side by side into the chase.
Yep. Is he gonna get it?
Oh no, he's backed out of it. They're both backing out of it at the same time. Both. Oh, Dark Lord touches the grass there. Let's go to the chase now.
Dark Lord, he actually won the championship in another league on he races in on Tuesday night. So he's fresh off a win. He's bringing that into this weekend's race and ready to bring it. But yeah, struggling with tyres a little bit at the moment. And he's a good hard race, good clean hard racer, Dark Lord.
You can see the man making his comeback tour.
Yep.
Reddy's in the background just there. Come up down straight behind these two guys.
Oh, I've missed it. Something's happened to Timmy. Because there he is. He was in front of Huds. Huds is in the pits.
Oh, look at the back of that car.
Yep.
That's... Yeah, Huds is decided to pit now. Is there any damage on Huds' car?
Doesn't look like it.
Didn't see any.
Pretty clean actually. So Huds is the first one to pit now. Besides Dread, his first scheduled stop. Here we go.
Yeah, Devil X Ill said he just made an overtake, but it could have just been the accident there.
So here we go, fuel in. So let's see how far back he pops out.
See how much he puts in.
So it's fuel, then tyres. They don't get done at the same time now. So fuel has to get done, then the tyres get changed.
I'm hoping that... Oh yeah, there it keeps going up.
Leader.
Yep, the race leader, yeah. Highlander.
There he goes. He puts Huds down a lap now.
Sorry, I don't have to get off that.
And Dark Lord.
Oh,
there we go.
Good move.
Right, sends it down the inside of Dark Lord. Dark Lord gives him the room. And here comes
Dread
now.
I don't know if he was let through, but yeah, good move from J-Rod down the hill. Sketchy place to put a pass on.
Dread makes it up to now seventh
place.
So Huds is out of pit lane, but he's now last, but he's a bit behind. He's not too far behind Muppet.
Muppet's still yet to stop. His car is a bit beaten up. Honestly, should have pitted the last lap.
Get rid of the speedo.
Oh, sorry.
That'll be in another 4 laps.
Yeah, on that fuel, if he chooses to run that distance, so we'll see what his plan is. Well, so not really losing in Logical. Logical's just sitting a couple of seconds behind him, so...
Yeah, honestly, I've been looking at the times. I've been meaning to go back up to the top 3, but there's always been a couple of cars a bit close to each other. But yeah, Logical Sport is running most of the laps faster than the other guys.
Hud's got past Muppet.
Muppet.
He's past him.
Oh, he's got damage. I think he's got damage to the front of the car.
There goes your Logical.
Oh no. Oh, have I missed it?
No, he's
Logical.
Yeah.
He was going
down
slow.
now.
Oh no, you mean
Yeah, you let him.
Oh, it's down a lap. Logical's in third
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
saying Logical just went past him. So Dread's still got
Oh,
past
sorry. Yep.
right here. So we'll see what happens now. It's not quite close enough, so that's not making it easy for him. So he's probably saying put up a fight. So if you want to get past me, you have to get to me. So are we going to see some people pitting soon?
Yep, we've only had one car in the pits so far.
That's Huds. This Gear 2 game still continues on with that damaged front.
Muppet Gonzo in the pits.
Muppet, he's decided to pit. This is going to be a long stop now.
Something's happened to Gear. Oh no, never mind. No. Gear's just running a bit slower now. Maybe the tyres have started to hit the cliff for him.
Yep. There we go.
Car fixed.
So fuel going in for Muppet. He's Dread. Right, just giving him in place now. Yep.
Yep. He's just lifted. Still doing 6.3s, J-Rod B. Still quicker than the cars around him. There's Gear 3 Gaming up the road.
Yep, still got the damage. Let's say hit it.
And even the race leaders, 5s and 7s, so I think they use their tyres very hard, very early.
Yeah, the tyres have really dropped off now, so I think the smart thing we do is pit now, get those tyres on, and then do those fast laps and pull away again.
And I've missed it, sorry, but Jim has gotten Timmy as well.
That's it. Oh, there's a cracked windscreen on Timmy's car.
Yeah,
He's rolled
and the
that
rear
car.
end. Yeah, that was Oh, he definitely has now.
He's definitely damaged that car. He's definitely pitting. Safe to be. He's pitting now. Oh, Highlander's in pit lane right now, just like expected. And that's
Muppet's still in the pits.
Still in pit lane.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a long.
He was still doing.
Just makes his break.
You're still doing 209s in that with that damage, so it was an achievement in itself, I thought.
Right Sower in the pits. That gives a Logical Sports the lead of the race.
He's going to go an extra lap. It's flush or crash now for Right Sower. He's flashed into his pit crew.
Manually turning the lights on and off.
That's it. We don't have. So first and second to pit now. Here comes Dread. Is Dread going to pit now, or is he going to go a little bit longer?
Yeah, he's going to get stuck behind Gear.
No, it looks like he's.
Oh,
no,
is he racing him?
Send it down into. They do have the right to race each other.
Yep.
Position Gear doesn't have to give it up to him.
He does not have to give up.
I think Highlander's rolling.
Oh. I keep trying to hit his name. I can't find it.
There he is. Yeah, there's Highland. He's just rolling now.
Oh, where is it? He's come
So
out
Highlander
7th place.
Matty Seeking's also in pit lane.
No damage on that car. It's good to see. Right, Sower's still in the pits.
Fuel done for Right, so tyres getting done now.
Been in there longer than I would have thought. It was only 15 seconds the gap.
Yeah, but he's got to get in pit lane, get the fuel. The fuel takes the longest, then do tyres. So we'll see how much time he loses to Highlander.
As we see Timmy in as well.
Banged up front. There goes.
Yeah.
Right, so is he rolling now? No.
Dread's got gear.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yep. J-Rod. What a charge at the end of this stint.
Glance at the wall there.
Oh, Gear in the wall again.
He goes right down the inside.
Oh, they've made contact.
Gear's gone in the grass.
Oh.
He's all over the shop.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Here comes Dark Lord.
Into the clutches of Dark Lord now.
So I say Gear's going to be pit now. We're going to see probably a rash of pit stops now. Highlander to Right-Saw lost a lot of time to Highlander.
That's what I'm saying. It was like almost 20 seconds before, now it's about 30. Illogical Sports in the pits.
Yeah. So race leader's in pit lane right now. Jetto, is he going to pit or is he going to take over the lead?
Watch the still battle with Dark Lord and Gear. Gears be down on top speed with a bit of aero damage.
That's it. Oh, Gears off in the grass.
Gears off.
Needs to be careful coming back on pit. Taking on. Here goes Dread. Dread's coming to pit lane.
Dread's in.
That's...
Jetto's in. Dark
Highlander.
Lord's
Yeah.
in.
Highlander's not that far behind Dread. There he is.
Where's the Logical Sports? He's still sitting there. Hasn't moved. Timmy moved out of the
Pit
pits.
stop's going now. Who just rolled out of pit lane then?
Dread. Oh. That was Timmy
Here,
rolling out of
duck.
pit lane. Comes
Timmy
Highlander.
done. Where's Timmy going to pop out? Timmy's just going to pop out in front of him.
Yep. J-Rod B takes the lead. So how many
Highlander
cars?
flashing.
5 cars in the pits.
Alright, we'll see where Dread pops out now.
Dread.
There's Dread, Jetto. No, the illogical roller. He's done.
Yep. Here's a Logical. Where's Right Soa? I think
Oh, he's
Illogical's
gonna
going to
fall
have him
behind.
here.
Yeah, he's going to have him big time.
There goes
There
Commander
goes
Jim.
Commander Jim.
Has he stopped? I don't think he has. No, he's up to 3rd.
Yep, Jim's up to 3rd. Highlander's
Jumped
first
him in
one
the
that stopped.
pits.
He's in 2nd. Right, sorry. He must have repaired his car or done some extra stuff to it.
That could be a possibility. I haven't really seen much of the leaders as there's been so much action going
there's
on in the
Jetto.
back. Jetto coming out. Dread will be the next one. Should be, but Gear's got a and Dark
Gear.
Lord. They're all
Gear,
moving.
They're all on. So here comes Dread. He's rolling.
And here comes Matty Seeking. He's jumped him in the pits. Made up
Is he
2
gonna come out ahead?
places.
Is he going to have a chance to jump?
Taking Gear 3 Gaming and Dark Lord in the pits. I hope he's put enough fuel in that car. 160
Yes,
out,
we don't
almost
wanna
a full tank.
Yeah, we don't want to see a champion here happen now.
That's it. Up to the coast car.
So Dread is in 7th on his comeback tour, but with J-Rod B and Commander Jim still to pit. So that
Yep.
moves Dread up to technically 5th.
Yep, and that'll be the last
Highlander.
2 cars to stop.
Here goes Hud. Hud is in pit lane again.
Not Havoc saying if the race could end now, that'd be great. Hud's back in. I thought he'd already stopped.
Yeah, so he must have damaged his car.
Yes, it's beaten up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a bit beaten up, so there
He's
goes
gonna
Timmy.
lose a
Timmy's
spot.
jumped in now.
Yep, Highlander coming past.
logic.
Put another lap on him. On yep, so 2 laps down now. That makes sense. As he pitted.
J-Rod, here comes Commander Jim to pits. J-Rod B's still not pitted yet. He's going to probably absolute limit of his fuel.
J-Rod 219 on the last lap. He's made a big error.
That's cost him a amount of time.
Oh, he's going to get jumped by the guys who's racing.
He's going to get jumped by a lot of guys here.
He's going to be down to 10th, I think, after that one. Still looks clean.
Potentially- No, he might jump out just near Matty. Depends if his car's clean.
Because he was in front of Gear and Dark Lord when they pitted. And he's just dropped 15, about 14 seconds. 15.
He'll if his pit stop is good, he'll come out just in front of Matty or near Matty, I reckon.
Yep.
So
So where's Jim? Jim was racing Timmy and Huds, but Huds back in the pits, so he's racing Timmy.
There
Huds
goes
just
Huds.
pulling out.
roll. So Jim's still getting fuel in the car.
Yep, Gear 3 Gaming comes around the last corner. Dark Lord, actually, it's not been a bad stop. Oh, I thought he was rolling. There's Muppet Gonzo.
Yep.
Huds isn't too far up the road for him.
No.
6-7 seconds now.
So we're just waiting on J-Rod B to pit now, and then that's pretty much everyone done and dusted and run to the end now.
Right,
So
Solas.
Highlander has pulled out a 30-second gap on that pit stop window.
How did he do it? Unless we missed something before.
There's J-Rod B. Is he going to pit now? You'd have to pit now because you'll lose too much time here.
On the old tyres, that's for sure. Maybe that's how Matty did it. The fresh tyres were so good. And Gear and
Yep.
Dark Lord didn't have great laps, not that lap either. J-Rod comes in.
Up over the curbs there. There's pit crew come out for him.
But he'll be able to put less fuel in the car to get it home.
That's it. His pit stop should technically be quicker. So we'll see if he pops out in front of Matty Seeking. 'Cause that's why I'm expecting him to drop out. There goes There goes illogical.
Right Sower
Here
and
comes
Illogical
Right Sower.
Sports. As Muppets
Yep,
just
take
caught
it
the
back.
back of Hards. Oh.
Yeah, the car looks damaged, but they're probably perfectly 100% right now. The game doesn't show it until next session.
I think the guys, J-Rud's Racing is around where these guys are at the moment. Because there goes Jetto.
So,
Oh no, tyres are
here
finished.
comes Dread.
That's Dread.
Yep, tyres again done right now.
Matty.
There's Matty. Let's see if he rolls. No, he's not rolling yet. There's
Yeah,
Gear.
oh.
No, he's going to lose these positions.
Bit
Gear's
of a
out of wiggle in the
moment
final corner.
Dark
This is a
Lord's
long stuff to
drop
ride.
back.
This shouldn't be this long.
Like I said,
I
he
reckon
dropped
he's
about
repairing his
15
car.
seconds beforehand.
I reckon he's damaged his car a bit and he's having to repair it right now.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Muppet's gotten HUDs.
Yep.
And that's pushed in. That's more than what it was before the stop as J-Rod finally gets rolling.
Right. And here comes
And
Commander
there's
Jim.
Jim. So J-Rod B has to do all the work all over again. I believe he was about 9th or 8th when he started his charge.
Out of everyone, so.
That's true, compared to someone like, who stopped first? HUDs. And then it was
Yeah, but HUDs has been twice now. So.
Highlander and a lot, and Right Solar was next, I'm pretty sure.
So, Highlander's a 30-second lead over Illogical, 35 over Right, so 54 over Jetto, and then Dread is back to a minute behind again, so.
Good stop by the number 4 Mondoline crew. They're getting him out in the fastest time.
That's it.
And you have to say for the extra car, the Logical Sports too, jumping Right Sower in the pits, about 4-second gap now.
Yep.
Lapping the same times. He's driving. This is one of the best races I think I've seen a Logical Sports race.
So the guy's got 16 laps remaining now. So this is the thing. They don't need to push and do really fast time. They just need to sort of hold their place. Because here comes Commander Jim on HUDs.
Yeah, the HUDs is a lap down, but he's got Rudby just up the road from him. This is going to hold him up. Now 2 seconds.
Oh, he's hit him.
Oh no!
He's hit him again. Obviously miscommunication of which way he wanted to go.
You should have waited for the straight. Would have been safer.
I think HUDs has wanted to let him go straight away, but HUDs is very slow.
But in the
Let's have a look at
in the
that.
scheme of things, he's now got a bent car and he's 5 seconds down the road. Whereas maybe he might have only been 3. He
And
might have had a
Commander
straight
Jim will
car.
have some aero damage too on that Falcon, so.
Dark Lord. I thought he had a slow lap before because it was a 9, but Gear's just done a 12.
So Gears probably had a wiggle somewhere.
Yep, his car, again, I don't know why. It doesn't show for me, whenever I'm in the pit box, in the commentary booth, that the cars don't get repaired.
No, they don't when we're doing this.
Oh, okay.
Just however damaged they are. It's only when they completely lose panels you'll see the panels get put back on.
Oh, okay,
But the
because,
cars
yeah.
are practically fine except for HUDs, I'd say, is more damage now. So.
This is just more good news for my car. Matty Seeking in 6th place now. He's got 10 seconds on these boys, and he's not doing some bad lap times either.
No, he's considering from where he started 10th, he's actually made up 4 positions now. So
That's it.
Dark Lord's now going backwards, unfortunately.
J-Rod B, not a great lap time from him there, 2:16.
2:16,
Even though
yeah.
although he would have, I don't know. Unless that was his first lap out of the pits. See if Dark Lord has better tyres underneath him in this part of the race.
So let's have a look at
through.
someone who we haven't seen for a while who's actually going to come under attack here, Jetto.
Jetto,
Because Dread is not too far behind him.
trackside. Yeah, Jetto
Only
doing
6
a
seconds behind now.
another quiet achiever. It's just, I've been meaning to get back up there, but there's just been so much going on further down the field.
So,
Look at that, what a drive from
Dread
Dread.
hunting down Jetto.
Doing
3 seconds
202s.
quicker than He's 3 seconds quicker than Jetta in the last race.
Second half and then the leader. Jetta, I'm pretty sure he's doing Saturday today, so he'll do session 2, but then that'll be it. Give the keys back to the owner of the car, Night Pegasus.
Yeah. His responsibility to bring it home. Oh, Jetta misses Apex off his nose mark. Dread catches Jetta in the worst spot. You can't pass here.
I think it's also
hard
to follow cars. I don't see cars get closer than 4/10 over the top. Only really down here.
You need quite a bit of aero through here. I think the safest option is not to be up behind someone's backside, just hang back a bit. So as Hard's back in pit lane again, which I think is what his third stop now.
Yeah, that would be stop number 3. Oh, Dread.
Dread got it all wrong. Let's give Jetta a breather. So the fastest man can make mistakes, as we saw then clearly.
Not the best lap from Highlander on the last one too, 2:05.7. Although he was the first one of the leaders to stop as well.
Yeah, might have got up to a back marker, so we'll see.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
True. New back markers out there now.
Yeah, everyone will be spaced out quite all over the track now. This Huz is rolling out of pit lane right now.
Yeah, just heard that one. There he is. Bit of race tape on there and send it back out. New suspension parts probably. Maybe a new windscreen and away she goes. Would you just knock the windscreen out like in the old days? Don't remember it myself as I wasn't born yet, but Dad told me about a race where they knocked out the windscreen of Peter Brock's car and he went on to win. The windscreen and the rear window, sorry.
Yeah, because if you remove the front one, if you don't remove the rear one, it blows out anyway.
So much drag, yeah.
Because Jetta misses the apex. I think he's starting to struggle in his tyres again.
Yeah.
Or he's just been ultra conservative. He's not,
Well, hopefully he's not struggling on tyres at this stage. It's way to go.
It's session 1 on 4 as well. You're on the lead lap by still a whole minute almost, so you might as well play it conservative.
Time to play, so
that's it. The guys maybe
the people who don't really
Jim,
time to play is Commander Jim and J-Rod B. They're the ones who are on the line to get on the chopping block. So we have 3 cars who are at least a lap down now. Jetto doesn't get a good run out of the chase yet. Bryce Elba, sorry, but Dredd does.
Yeah. Right underneath the rear wing. I don't think he lifted off there. Just Dredd's got a better run. Might be a little lift here.
Just rolled it out of it. Yeah, he's just rolled out of it. So Dredd's now gone up another position. Now he's up to 4th. Good
recovery. Ooh. One of 3 wildcard teams in this race. Dredd and Simo. The other ones being Gear 3 Gaming and Weary Night in 7th place.
That was correct. Lounsey's car did have to get the tyre done when he tyre hit his windscreen and bent the Larry bar. So
I do remember. I was alive for that one too. Yeah, I remember that.
It was him and Ivan Muller, I believe, was his teammate, and then Ivan was complaining about on a 30-degree day how cold it was in the car because no front or rear windscreen. All the air's coming into the car, so he was quite cold.
Wonder if he's ever raced an open wheeler.
But he did say that was the quickest kind of straight line because all the air went through the car, not over it, so the drag was reduced by a lot.
He's going to go on the race leader now, run through the field as it's finally kind of settled down now.
Yeah, but Riso was slowly starting to eke up on Illogical Sport there.
That's it.
Into second,
Highlander.
so Dredd's still 57 seconds behind. I'm just wondering if he's going to get any closer. I don't think he will, unless one of these 3 guys make a mistake here.
There's still 12 laps to go and anything can happen. As you see Jim there, he's on the cusp of going down a lap. Highlander, yeah, qualified second. Doing a great job. Took the lead after Dred's misfortune in the first corner and hasn't looked back. The gap only gets bigger. And we'll see how he navigates the traffic. Dado,
Yes.
any comments, mate?
Well, you blokes have pretty much got it all covered, but their lap times at this point of the race. No reports from the pits. Haven't been to the pits. I'm still on my lounge.
Hasn't arrived at the track yet.
Nah.
That's it.
I love it.
We've got asked for, is there potentially any rain, Dado? Any rain going to be coming in?
No forecast at this point. I think it might get a little overcast. Maybe might look like a bit of rain, but from what I can see on the radar, nothing.
Okay, so there we go from Larkham in the pit bunker.
No chance of a two-stopper happening. Oh, actually, yeah, there I suppose there's a lot more stops, but a couple of safety cars, maybe 100% chance as
There you go.
Jim lets Highlander
Jim
through.
lets Highlander through.
Up at Gonzo,
Pops
will
up,
be
hits
about
the
to go
curb.
down 2 laps. Only just up the road. Sorry, Dado.
Yes, I'm not feeling overly excited about the start of the next session because I'll be sitting there for 2 laps.
Yes, that is.
You'd be pretty happy, Darky.
I prefer if it was another blue car potentially going a lap down, but we'll have to wait and see for that one.
Timmy's a lap down. He's in a blue car.
Not that blue car. So
Another lap.
we're catching up to a logical sport by the look of it.
Yep.
Just a bit quicker.
Few tenths per lap.
Dreading the 202s, fastest man out there right now.
By a long way.
Yep, I think it might be a little bit too little, too late. I think
What a recovery, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
From first to last, then we're up to 4th now.
There's the logical sports there in the foreground. Woody Lizard will be stoked with that.
And there's someone to look out for the next session too. Woody Lizard, he can be quite fast. So
In the Thursday qualifying groups, is completely random who was in which. I was with Illogical and Woody, and honestly, there's no difference in the times they are together. Few tenths apart, and it would be just by.
my sort of grazes the wall.
Yeah, there's a bit of a mark on that right side by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's probably grazed it a few times.
The gap's still 2.2.
No one's going to say that to him, Simo, unfortunately.
2:01 for Dredd on the last lap.
No.
Oh god.
He's doing it.
I just read that comment. Oh.
No, Dredd's already done his 2-stopper. Maybe that should be mandatory for Dredd when you race it. It's 2 stops for Dredd. Even if it's a 3-lap race, he has to pit twice. So here's the man on the comeback tour, Dredd, into 4th, fastest man in the last lap, 2:01. Into the chase.
Tell you what, J-Rud B, 2:05
10
flat on the
laps
last
remaining.
lap.
Yeah, he's doing alright. So we've got 10
10
laps
laps.
straight now, so we're looking about 20 more minutes to go.
Do a lap on
Go
board
on
with
board
Dredd.
for Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll be back in a minute.
Not been a good day so far for the 43 Kevinny's car, HUDs and Devil XL. Back in the pits for the 4th time. And that's a lap aboard with the number 3 Mondoline. I think it's Mondoline Racing car of Dread 501 and Simo Racer 4. We go back, I've just been looking there. Gear 3 Gaming making inroads on Matty Seeking in the number 8.
Pit lane again.
No, yep, I just said that one before. In for the 4th time he is, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh no, that's just because the pits always doubles the number for some reason. But yeah, we're looking at Gear 3 Gaming, pulled 3 seconds on Matty Seeking the last lap. It's only about 3 seconds up the road from him now. As Matty recovers to a 2:06.6, but can Gear go quicker? No, he's very consistent. Only lost 2 tenths on the last lap. Right, so I'm seeing a... Saw the notification.
Timmy.
Yep. Sorry, pardon me, everyone. Oh, just dropped my chips. So yeah, they've just caught the back of Timmy now.
Yeah, right, so I was making a bit of ground here.
Yeah. We'll surely be making
Timmy's pulled out of the way.
a logical sweat. With 8 laps, 9 laps to go.
8.
Got to include the lap that they are on. Yeah, 8. Pulled out about a second on him on the last lap, 2:05.2 for Logical Sports.
I'll say this bonnet actually reminds me of the HRT Holden bonnet here actually. The red and white.
Yeah. Ooh. Just went a bit deep into the cutting, but managed to pull it up.
So this is a barrel one for 2nd place here.
It's late
And
race.
also
Do you want to go
logical.
for the honours, or just let him through? Like
Yeah,
everyone wants
it
to
does
say,
give you
finish second.
It does give you, yeah, but it does give you a better starting position for the 2nd race.
That's true.
The 2nd seat technically. But being behind, being behind one car, that's going to make a big difference in the grand scheme of things here. And
Gear
DeForest
3.
Salvo pitches it in.
Tier 3 Gaming's made a little error, 207.3, and J-Rod B the lap before, so the lap he's currently on, hasn't finished it yet, 209.6 as well. He was starting to pull in Dark Lord. What could have been for J-Rod B as well? He was right up, gaining in on Jetto at one stage.
Yeah.
But he does have the freshest tyres. Even Commander Jim at 205.7, that's very impressive. And Rod B again, 210.
Yeah, so the mistakes are costing him, unfortunately.
I think he's down a lap now, to be honest.
156, if not, he will be close to it.
Yep. So we have, of the lapped cars, definitely no Jim's down a lap.
Timmy's down a lap.
Timmy also 1 lap down. Muppet Gonzo 2 laps down. And HUD.
3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, he's about 3 laps
2,
down.
4, 6.
Yeah, he's about 3
No, I
laps
think he might be 4.
down. 3 on the verge of 4, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, Logical's into the wall. Late race shenanigans going on here, pushing too hard, trying to keep him ahead.
Oh, no!
Oh, he's in the wall again.
Oh!
That's going to give Bryce, so he's probably got damage out of that now. Look at that side of that car, it is munted.
Yep.
All it
That's
takes is a
given
lapse
Sour
in
the sniff.
concentration.
That's it,
The
they've been
mountain.
racing for, how long have we been racing for? Oh, nearly a full hour and a half here.
The mountain gods
Maybe a bit.
giveth, and the mountain gods taketh.
Yep, and so fatigue's starting to kick in now. So the guys have been in the rig for like nearly 2 hours now. We had the practice plus the top 10 shootout, and then this is the race now.
Let's see if Logical's is damaged here. We'll get an idea on this run.
Yep.
He's reeling him
I
in on
would
the
say
straight.
He's
I would
holding it.
say he's damaged. Yeah, right, so it's just a matter of time for right, so he gets him now. But Illogical can't pit now, he has to keep running the car. If
He might
pits
as well.
Now, he's going to drop all the way down to where Jetto is into 5th and give
It's
it track
not too
position for the
bad,
next
though.
session. So
Yeah.
yeah, but you don't want to be giving people free passes technically at the same time. So
His pace is still good.
yeah.
I think about 30-ish seconds, 20 seconds up the road. There's a battle for 9th place with Jim and J-Rod B.
Commentators could strike against. Oh, Logical. Right, so it runs a bit wide there.
He still holds on to 2nd though.
Yep.
I'll quickly just check in with this 9th place battle here as they're heading towards coming down the mountain.
Human, yeah.
Oh!
Well, Rod's all loose.
He's got some damage. The right side and the bumper's hanging off.
Yep, it's sending Morse code now.
How that didn't end up
So-
being worse.
So he's
Mystery
not
to
going to
me.
be quick in a straight line now as watch Commander Jim just drive past him in a straight line.
Rudd actually needs to finish this though. He definitely can't pit or he's going to go down another lap. Or maybe more, but
Yeah.
probably only one more.
I would just stick it out. You've got, what, 7 laps to go. Here we go, Logical and right, so back out again. Let's see if Rudd pits.
Has a look back,
Also trying to
thinks
look down-
better of it.
That's it.
Earlier he just let him through, but this time he is not.
No, he wants that second
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, he wants to stay second.
Fair enough.
Sounds a lot cooler when you tell your mates and your missus who doesn't care, but you still tell her anyway.
So 5 laps to go now. So we're looking at 10 more minutes worth of racing for these guys.
Matty Seeking still holding on to 6 there. He's actually done a 5 on the last lap, which is alright. I was just saying before how gear was reeling him in, but that seems to have slowed.
That is correct, Simo. So we'll be starting like a safety car restart, mate. So everyone will start, the race will start with random grid, and then we'll just take off, get everyone into the correct order, and the leader will control the start from the Dunlop Bridge to the start finish line. So there'll be no passing over. Oh, loose. Right, so must be looking this one. Logical's pushing really hard here. If he's not too careful, he could bin this and take right side with him. This Dredd is now only about 10 seconds behind these two guys.
You bring up a good point there, Darky.
If
you run that close and Illogical has an accident, there's a high chance, really high chance, right, so is going to be in it too.
Yeah. But if they keep going at this, they're going to allow Dredd right into them. At this pace they're going, Dredd is going to be on their rear bumpers on the final lap.
Yep, 2 seconds a lap there.
Faster.
Dark Lord punches out a 2:04.7. I think that might be his fastest lap of the race. He'd be coming under pressure of going a lap down if he isn't already. Kind of want to check, but when they go up the hill, yeah, up over the top.
So battle for second still going on. 36 seconds behind the leader now. 2:04.5, 2:04.4 for right, so just a bit faster than Illogical. Let's see what Dredd pumps out now.
Query night, even when she asks how'd you go, she doesn't really care. Ain't that the truth?
Dredd done a slow lap time here, so that's not going to put him on the backside of these two guys.
He might have had traffic. Oh, right size. All over the back of him.
Right side is hungry. Right
just
side is really hungry here.
Oh, it's not worth it. Well, he's had a bit of a wiggle. Dropped a few tenths.
So that's giving Illogical the breathing room he needs. Sometimes you just need that bit of a second gap. He's Dark Lord with a
down one lap.
Yep, unfortunately. He had a good qualifying run, good top 10 shootout.
Oh, they're only just down the road.
That should be fine.
Yeah, 3 laps to go. Ooh, that's hopefully. I'm not going to say anything.
These two are still going at it.
Yep. So 7 cars still on the lead lap. And yeah, right side has just made up the ground he lost at coming out of the cutting.
Yeah, so Illogical's car's got a bit of damage here. It's not as comfortable or as quick and straight line. Yeah.
Bumper cam.
Illogical gets a good run out of that corner there. Look
He did.
That gap he just pulled on him.
Ratsoa shifts twice early and then lets it rev out and then before putting it into second gear. Well, be careful not to spin the rear tyres doing that.
Yeah, compression lock up.
Yep, that's the word. Couldn't think of it. It's pulled a gap now. It's about 1.3 seconds.
I reckon Dredd is backed out now. 204s. I reckon he's either looked at the gap and gone, there's no point in me trying to get to him right now. There's like 3 laps remaining, so I think he's just running in the laps. He's got a big gap over Jetto, so he doesn't need to do anything silly now. He's just going, no, I'll just run my own race. Unless Sim's sending in secret messages, tell him to back off in case he's going to crash.
That makes sense.
Logical.
Well, it does. It's a smart play to do because you'll be starting the next session in 4th.
Yep.
And these two guys come together and you come around the corner and plow into them. Well, all 3 of you are damaged then. across the top of the mountain in the logical. Gets up on that inside curve, good, be careful, there's a bit of wall that sticks out. It can punch you across the track. Oh, so his car is way more nicer down to the bottom, down to the mountain. The logical's getting pretty good drive out of the corners. There's a Forest Elbow down the front, so he gets a bit of wiggle here. Right, so he's going to have a chance at him here now. He's in the draft. He's close enough to really reach him.
Here he comes.
The logical's holding that inside line, right, so he's not going to be able to make the pass now.
I don't think you'll get
Lifts
him.
off. Lifted.
No, it rolls.
Well, these two boys will be sweating up big time now.
That's it.
Oh,
there's a car.
Who's that?
That was Muppet. That was Muppet.
Is there another car?
That was Muppet.
Yeah, I thought I saw 2 cars, but because I got
Well,
the
go to
leaderboard.
Muppet then. We can't see Muppet.
No, just him.
No, just Muppet. So he's plumbed into the wall again. With 2 laps remaining, so he's going down another lap.
3 laps to go for these boys. 2.5 for Highlander.
These two cost each other about an extra second here, 205s. Bear pumps out at 203, still 10 seconds behind.
And I'll check in on really quick on Gear 3 Gaming. His pursuit. Where is Highlander in regards? Or
Nah,
2 more laps.
too
He'll
far
be
away.
close. Oh, I don't know. With the pace he's running, 3 seconds a lap.
But Highlander doesn't really need to pass gear either, so...
But he might want to, mate. If something happens, that's a car that's going to be a lap down on him.
Yep. I
would be trying if I was the leader.
So, here we go. He's just still at it. I think Riso's got the more superior car underneath him, but just can't make the most of it. Because the Logical's getting really good drive out of the corners, just to pull that bit of a gap on him. And
Oh,
here we go down Conrad again.
bumper cam again.
Highlander starts his penultimate lap.
Does that say how many laps completed on the top left, or what lap he's on?
That's how many
he's
laps.
on, eh?
That's the lap he's started now.
Yep. Oh, Logical! Oh, I thought it was going off.
You can see a bit of dirt there on the right hand side of the track from other cars going off the track there.
Yep. Actually, I think they got some traffic coming up. With 2 laps to go. I can just hear a car exiting turn 1.
Yeah, same here.
That would have to be...
Dark Lord?
I'm going to say J-Rod B.
Yeah, I think it is Dark Lord. I think it's yellow.
These guys are about 40 seconds off the lead, and J-Rod B is about 30 seconds from a lap. As Gear 3 Gaming's on the back of Matty Seeking now.
That's it. So we should quickly go to them there, because it looks like this is pulled out a bit here, yeah. So Gear's trying to close in on.
Matty Seeking on controller, 6th place at the moment. Gear just has a little moment on the exit. I'm on the edge of my seat, boys. Is he going to have a look on the last lap? Is he going to try and make something work for him?
Well, I don't think so.
It's bragging rights, remember, to the missus.
That's right. Don't into the error that's going to do it. Pace seems very, very equal.
Highlander start his last lap now.
Yep.
Dread 206 there, so Dread's rolled out of this. he's just backed up. I wonder if Dreads might be running a bit low on the fuel range if he's not pushing that hard.
That's a possibility.
Yeah,
I reckon we should just quickly check in on that. With data with his telemetry from the pit lane. Let's have a look.
Oh, he's got plenty of fuel.
No, plenty of fuels. It's just conservative.
yeah.
Like you say, he just might be pushing the tyres. Highlander's on his last lap.
Yeah, we don't need the speedo now.
Oh, yeah.
So Highlander going across the top of
Second
the
gap
mountain.
now. Yep.
Right, so trying to hunt down Illogical. Here he comes down to the dipper.
Oh, and there's Gear
That
just
is
in front of
Gear
him. Yep.
I don't think he's going to get to him, unfortunately.
Highlander's still pushing hard. Bit of a lock up in there. 204s.
He probably knows who's driving that car next after Gear, so he probably wants to put him down a lap. So
Lights, or would you say lights the flag? Turn 1, lap 1 to finish. Led the race. Only except for when he stopped in the pits.
that's it. So here comes Highlander out of the chase.
Matty Seeking and Gear 3 Gaming in the foreground. They'll get one more lap.
They get one more lap to do. Here comes Highlander out of the final corner.
And there's the finish line there, but it's actually up the main straight. Well done.
That's it. Highlander done it. Illogical
Number
and Rice
4.
are still going at it.
It was one solid effort from Highlander. Well done.
That was.
Here we go. Come down, Conrad.
I've missed it, but Jim's got Dark Lord for 8th place as well.
Yeah. You can just see him up the road there, so they'll be finishing their race soon. So here comes Illogical and Right Side. There's J Rod B just ahead of them.
Yep. And race
Into the
over for
final
those
corner.
guys. Logical Sports holds on. 2nd place. What a race from these two boys.
Right Side finishes 3rd.
What a
It was the man who
recovery.
had the wheel issues at the start. Dread has made the big recovery. Oh, Illogical lost 2nd place due to time penalty.
Oh, he has too.
Right Side-
I didn't even think of that.
Ah. No wonder Wrightso wasn't too worried.
Yeah, he didn't need to push him. He just need to stay within, I think it was 2 seconds of him actually. So
Gotcha.
Riso jumps to 2nd now. Illogical will be starting 3rd. Dread's in 4th. Here comes Jetos. The man who's had the quietest race. He's just raced by himself in 5th.
Yeah, he came under
the only time he
pressure.
actually saw it,
Oh.
I think the only time he actually saw anyone was when Drake came up to pass him. That's it.
No, he was under pressure from Gear and Dark Lord at the start of the race.
Oh, yeah.
But then Gear made
Sorry,
an error. Yep.
Mistake. Yeah, so
5th place
there
for
goes
Jetto.
Timmy at the front bumper bar, sending Morse code in the wind
Yep.
gear. Here comes Jetto. Jetto finishes in 6th.
Matty's just going to hold on.
5th, so Matty's just going to hold on. The man on the controller.
Done well.
Very well.
I don't know how he does it.
Pretty sure his
6th
fingers
and
will
7th.
be quite sore after this. And here comes Gear, and that is it. Session 1 done and dusted.
So we have Highlander
go.
takes the win there. Dominant performance there, 47 seconds. As Rightside finishes 2nd due to Illogical Sports having a 1 second penalty. Illogical Sports 3rd. Dread recovery drive 4th place. What an effort. Jetto 5th, quiet race for him, as well as Matty Seeking in 6th. Gear 3 Gaming could have been a bit higher, made a bit of an error, probably pitted fix his damage in 7th. Commander Jim, same could be said for him, had early errors and got into the back of Huds in the mid-race as well, 8th place. Dark Lord struggled with the tyres in 9th. J-Rod B, bit of an accident before his pit stop, put him down into 10th and just couldn't recover, but he was on a charge earlier on. Timmy 82 in 11th, 1 lap down. He was in the fight earlier, running with Huds and Muppet Gonzo. Gonzo 12th, 2 laps down. 2 laps down. And Huds making his debut, 13th place, 4 laps down.
There you have
So
it.
that is it for session 1. So we'll be taking a breather. We'll be getting on probably a little bit later because Woody will be coming back a little bit later on for this session. So we'll probably see about 15 minutes later than scheduled, which is about...
Do we have someone streaming it?
5:15? We don't know just yet.
Alrighty. Well,
So until next time, which will either be session 2 or potentially session 3 tomorrow, I'm your host, Dark Racing 40, with Commander Sirius and Data Racer. We'll
cheers,
see you
guys.
Thanks for
next
having
time.
us.